you might be aware, PRISM went into development to become a video game earlier this year. It was supposed to be a secret. It is not. I spilled the beans the minute my producer walked away. Yes, I did. And since the cat's out of the bag, I thought it'd be fun to make one of our concept art meetings into a video devlog, just to show you guys a little taste of what we're cooking back here, a little peek behind the curtain. Today I'm here with some of our game dev team, you'll see them on screen, to look at a few of our background concepts with the help of today's sponsor, ᴬᵐᵏ. Because my team and I basically live all over the world, we have to handle our work calls at weird hours and without whiteboards. Not ideal, not super convenient when you want to draw over something to explain your idea, but you have to be like, hey, can you wait like 5 minutes for me to draw over this? With ᴬᵐᵏ's ability to let you draw right on the screen, it gave us a lot of flexibility during our meeting to talk about shapes and ideas and further explore concepts as we discussed in quick little doodles that we could take with us to elaborate on. It helped our feedback sessions stay productive and we had a lot of fun with it, and ᴬᵐᵏ's ever-expanding boards made sure that we never ran out of room. ᴬᵐᵏ's nested board feature was another big help. We sorted all the concept art that we had already gathered into individual boards so nothing would end up overlapping by mistake. For example, everything for the casino is in one place so that we can draw over it and discuss it freely, while the same was done with Neneko's hideout. ᴬᵐᵏ has been such a boon to work with while we work on PRISM. If you have your own project to be working on and need to stay organized, then use my link in the description and sign up for free with no time limit. And without further ado, welcome to the first PRISM Devlog.
All right.
Yippee!
Okay, so I want to say welcome, but this isn't really for an audience. It is for us.
It's a devlog.
Okay.
It's a devlog. Welcome,
It's a
audience,
devlog.
to our first official devlog.
Yeah, for real, actually. We have shoved all of the concept art that we've made for PRISM into a convenient little ᴬᵐᵏ board to go over. Some of it is actually new to me in June because our friends Sam and Izzy have been cooking up some fun stuff for us, and we're gonna take a look today and go over it. Hooray, hurrah!
Made you a little tweet.
Yeah.
A little meal.
Ignore the insanity at the bottom of the page.
What are you talking about?
That's very important.
Regular PRISM things are happening.
Regular.
Yeah, it's very normal.
Yeah, canonical new characters Amy, Rose, and Dr. Eggman are joining the roster of PRISM.
The blaze
That's
that
my
Izzy
vibe,
did looks like
Blaze.
it looks
That's
like
my
it looks like
Garfield.
no, listen. It looks like one of those popsicles, but like the rare one that came out looking like the picture.
Yeah!
Sam, are you drawing Garfield?
I was gonna say.
The ᴬᵐᵏ should have never given us a drawing tool. We are abusing it.
No. I cannot be stopped.
Just to be clear, I've only framed in the Sonic characters and the Apollos, so they can't see any of the pretty stuff up top.
I've shown them the
Aw.
pretty stuff up top.
Amazing. All right, gay people, do we want to start in props or backgrounds today? Smiles at you.
Izzy or Sam?
Izzy or Sam, flip a coin or fight, whichever.
Fight.
Alright.
Fight.
I think we
Izzy, you
should
can
fight
go
Sam.
first.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
god. Oh.
Okay.
All of you guys fighting me? That's not very fair.
It's not very fair. You can have
Size.
Patrick.
I guess I'll go
Yeah.
first.
Okay, we're going into props. I see it
Alright,
happening.
Props first.
Okay.
Yahoo!
Hey guys,
I'm so excited.
welcome to my Twister mind. Welcome to my Twister mind. The minds that I've
Twister.
been in for a good couple of weeks now, and I'm having a very good time. It's very awesome.
For audience context,
Me when I
Izzy's
lock
been
Izzy in a
working
casino.
yeah, Izzy's been working on
stuck in a casino. Get me out! Get me out! Get me out!
one of our major locations being the casino that Kat's family owns, which is tiger themed because it
Oh.
fucking can be.
Yeah,
It was my favorite thing when I came to you, and I was like, "Can we please add a mascot?" And I was like, "This is how I win, dude. Mascot influence in PRISM. This is how we win."
This is how
That's
we
it.
win.
Actually, let's start there. Izzy, do you want to take us through your mascot minds first and kind of the direction that we're in now? Because obviously it's still developing, but we've drawn a lot of fucking tigers, so like...
We've drawn a lot of fucking tigers.
giggling.
If you make your way over to this one right over here, I'm pointing to
God.
it right freaking now.
Oh my god.
My initial drafts, I kind of went on MrGoogle.com and I looked at a bunch of Japanese tiger mascots because I just like the way Japan does mascots. It's one of my favorite things of all time. And I found this really chunky tiger, and I was like, okay, I think this is very friendly, but also it's, we can be a little whimsical with it because the tiger's gonna have purple in it. Tigers don't normally have purple in them. So those were my first drafts, and then most of the stuff that's here is Caden iterating on it, and I actually have grown so attached to this long man. I'm very attached to him. He is literally, as soon as I saw this final, it's not even final, as soon as I saw like this like shape direction that Caden led me in, I was like, this is it. This is the whole casino, and every prop that I have made has been influenced by him specifically.
It's real.
I was gonna say, I haven't seen that one yet. I love that one. That one's really cool.
Yeah, that one's my favorite.
Oh,
it's
thank
really
you.
good.
It was so interesting because Izzy sent all of these like really kick-ass tigers, and I was like, okay, I love these, but I want to play with the shapes a little more. What if we just like stretched him out? What if we shrank him? What if we made him wider or whatever? And then I was like, here you go. And Izzy just went, this is my man. This is my son.
This is my son. This is my
gonna
freaking
change.
son.
I feel like we just kind of ping-ponged him, put him through the taffy polar, like, how about this tiger?
Apollo-fied him.
The
We
whole thing
kinda
for him
did.
is his pose is based on Lucky Cats, because you know Lucky Stripe, the name of the casino.
Yeah.
So we wanted to pose him accordingly and give him a lot of coin motifs and gold motifs and make him very shiny. And I like him a lot. So I was like, I don't feel the need to iterate on this guy anymore. We're just gonna roll with it, actually.
Something that I really liked when Caden was showing me his like iterations to give to Izzy was this one over here. Caden was like, I'm imagining what Neneko would think about it, and like the shitpost Neneko would make with that tiger. I'm like, yeah, that's the mindset.
Neneko just like looking at it with Cat, just side by side, like, why is that tiger kind of? And Cat just being like, kind of what? Say it! You say it!
Not only is the tiger my muse, he is also Neneko's muse, I assume.
for sure.
Oh yeah,
for
oh
sure.
absolutely.
This one that Izzy did for like the logo, the actual like, signage or whatever, I was like, those proportions are perfect. Like
Oh,
that
so
paw
good.
is perfect and those eyebrows are perfect. And so those ones I ended up like coloring in just to see what it looked like. Like this specific proportions, even if it's not like the final design we go with, would make such for a good plushie. Like I could see it in like the casino gift shop or something where it's like, oh, you want the tiger, but he's a big plushie and you can
He's
I would
so
go crazy for him in a crane game.
Yeah.
Do not
Yeah.
tease me with the idea of Lucky Stripe
So
mascot tiger plushie.
Listen,
That
I think it
one
would be
struck
really
gold.
awesome if the casino also just had a merch store in it. I think it'd be really funny.
Oh, it should.
I
It
think
should,
any
and it
proper
will.
casino hotel would have one of those. So,
Yes.
Mhm.
so
Yes.
We can move on to a different section.
Yeah, let's look at the machines because I know you spent a while playing.
love the machine.
I know these are so fucking fun. Izzy, take us to a machine. Which one do you want us to look at?
Let's look at this pink one right here, because the pink one also has all of the like logos in it, and I feel like it's like the clearest image of it as well. So we'll just look at that little guy right there.
Yeah,
I think all of our cursors descend on it like ants.
If we pick it up
Little
together.
Me and my fleas jumping around with joy.
All right, Izzy, walk us through your machine, especially the little piece at the top that I'm so fond
I
of.
love my machine. So this one went through a lot of different iterations because at the end we kind of ended up with two machines. The one machine is actually at the top here with Caden's reference pack that he gave me, the mega.
Oh, top
meow.
left. Yeah.
Yeah, the top left. I like this guy. I think he's a really good for a really classic 3-slot machine, and I really wanted to have a classic 3-slot machine and a classic 5-slot machine. I fucked up my YouTube algorithm like a week for this because I was looking at slot machines.
I appreciate
like,
your
how do these
You wanna go to
matches
Vegas?
work? What's
You wanna go to
inside
Vegas?
them? You want to go to Vegas?
Vegas
so
business
bad?
trip? Vegas business trip for
This
research?
person got really obsessed with gambling for some reason.
That's crazy. So I did a couple of different like logos because it turns out that the 5-slot machines, they actually have like, I think it's like there's a bonus logo. There's one that's like for a chance or something, or for like a free play, and then one that's like a multiplier logo, and then a lot of them work off of like king, queen, ace, jack, like basic poker card stuff. These are not final, but those were just like kind of the font types I was thinking of. But that's why the letters are there, because those machines have a lot more different combinations than like the 3-slot machines do. So that's why I did those.
I didn't
I'm
know
so
shit
glad that
about
you
slot
understand
machine
it.
icons. Yeah, because I thought in my inexperience, I guess, that like you just, oh, you got 3 apples, you win $1 million.
You thought it worked like the wishing well in Webkins.
That's so funny.
It's a little complicated, and again, I might not be understanding it like fully, but again, consistently through all of the like different 5 slots I saw, they all had at a minimum 3 different like graphic logos that gave you different buffs and stuff, and then always had some iteration of the king, queen, ace, jack thing. So I was like, that kind of feels like we have to have that. My favorite part of the machine is the holographic coin.
Yeah.
I freaking
It's so
love that
whimsical.
thing.
I love that. I'm
'Cause
imagining it like kind of like bouncing up and down and rotating.
Yes.
Because it
yes.
can also like, I imagine like if you like get a really big payout on the machine, it can also, you know, generate a lot of like different text, and it gives us like ways to play with it. And like it's just really cool. I like holograms, and I think, you know, if we're gonna have a fancy casino that's like a little gaudy, I feel like it would have holograms involved in some way.
Oh,
I
big
love
agree.
It was also like a really interesting thing, because originally I was doing like this like electric sign on top of it originally, because I was like, I don't know where to put the logo for it. So then I moved the logo to the eyebrows, and I was like, okay, now it feels really empty. So that's where the hologram came in. And I was like, this feels awesome. I feel really good about this.
Yeah, I really like the silhouette of this one.
What you doing, Sam?
What you doing?
One of the things I really liked with one of the original designs was the big light bulbs on the side, because one of the things I was thinking about when you're talking about like a winner, like having the winner text happen up here is super cool, but I really want some kind of like circular motion for like lights when you win, so it feels like a huge display.
Oh,
So I
like
was
they're
thinking-
strobing like in a
Yeah,
pattern?
where it's like, right? And so I was thinking about how we have a lot of shapes here with an empty space here. So I'm thinking about like the big silhouette, because then it also connects itself to here.
I think
that-
I have some of those if you want to move your eye down here. These were some of my other drafts I did before I decided to kind of make the swap to this one. But is something like that more in line with like light patterns and stuff like that?
Yes, kind
Zoom
of.
in.
But I think those other ones, I think you did a really great job at simplifying your other designs to where it doesn't have too many pieces to the current one. I think something I learned recently about just design in general is like when you have a character next to it, it's like, are the details with the character and then the prop it's beside the same size? Or do you have like this, or are you treating each design like they have the same detail size without looking at them in like actuality close to each other, right? So I think something that this is like doing successfully is having like some of these like small pieces. I think what's maybe getting me is we have a lot of shapes that are kind of the same size, if that makes any sense. Like these are all the same level of chunkiness. And I want maybe something small along this rim, like these like circles. And
Like
then
something to
maybe-
break up the chunks and stuff?
Yeah, a way to break up the chunks, because it's a very solid big shape at the moment. But maybe some ways to break it apart like that might help a little bit. I don't know. Either way, I love it, and I think this looks so fucking good. I'm obsessed with this.
Yippee, I'm so glad.
I love your little arms. I love it so much.
That's super
And his
mall.
face and his eyebrows. Maybe, let's see. Maybe they can be chunkier.
Even more
Yeah, I do think
thickness.
if we could, at the very least, the like the base of the eyebrow, if we can make that thicker, it would. Because I didn't totally realize those were his eyebrows until you said that. And I think it's just because the connecting point's a little thin. But I love this guy.
I can't wait till I can pick your brain more and we can finalize these. Yes. It'll be so yumma.
Yes, dude. Yes. Let's sit together and like just vibe. Like I need to pick your brain on my background too. Like I definitely got lost in the sauce and like I forgot to exaggerate and push shapes. So I cannot wait.
I can't wait to look at it and inspect it with my big googly third eye.
Oh, your third eye.
A googly third eye.
A googly third eye. Very specific. It shakes
Very
around when I move my head.
Don't forget it.
Izzy, will you take us over to your golden mirror? Because I'm kind of obsessed with this, with the claws on the side. It's on the bottom left.
Ooh,
So,
mirror.
I kind of struggled with the mirrors, but I thought I would focus on the bathroom mirrors first. So there would probably be sinks in front of these and stuff. It's very difficult to think of a mirror because it's like, how do you like also make it interesting at the same time, but also kind of make it similar to the branding of the rest of the casino. So I kind of made these like minimal, like very minimal nods to the branding because we have like the little ears up here. We have the claws on the side holding the mirror up. We have some like maybe some plant or like grass or like whisker kind of motif happening. And then this one's just kind of similar to the slot machine where it's just like the mirror is his mouth. But I'm not too sold on these yet, but these were definitely like, you know, because one of the notes in the master list that I was given was lots of gold is happening in here. So I know that I do want a lot of these things to have some kind of gold, whether it be like a peachy gold or like a very yellow gold or like a coppery kind of thing. So I'm definitely not sold on these yet, but I do like the direction that they're heading in, specifically in terms of being some kind of bathroom mirror. But there are going to be a lot of mirrors in this casino in general and a lot of glass stuff. So I think that's also kind of the thing that's like, I'm working small so that way I can work outwards more, because the larger I get, the more I'm going to be like, okay, now we're getting into background territory. It's getting a little bit
so scary. So fair.
I'm so obsessed with these and like having the claws holding up the mirror. I feel like I could see this being in one of the hotel rooms. Well, not one of, but like in the rooms. With like the claws holding it up. But it hit me while you were talking about it that we could extend those like claws out. I'm drawing with my mouse right now, so it's not going to be very good, but like having the claws hold the sink, like if the claws like gripping it could be really fun. Again, this is with my mouse quick and dirty, but
Kate,
like
did you drag that down to the oval one?
Maybe.
Interesting.
you should be able to move it.
Oh, okay, you can move it.
I kind of like it even more with that. I feel like with a bathroom, we could kind of like alternate the mirrors. I feel like that would look pretty cool. And if we had one that like the claws were holding the mirror and the other where the claws were holding the sink, that could be kind of cool. Maybe the ones. Ooh. But maybe like with these mirrors here, we can have.
Sam
like,
got a reference.
Yeah, I see it.
The sink and like but the drain is like the tiger tail.
Oh my god, that would be fun.
Oh, that's really fun. I like that.
I like
Hell
that too.
Yeah.
You could do that for the toilet vein too.
Am I gonna have to design tiger toilet vein? I love it so much. Oh yay! Oh
Wow.
joyous!
Very
love my
flattering
job.
to call it the toilet vein.
Well,
Who would invent that? Who came up with it?
You told me I was allowed to speak in this video. I didn't want to go too crazy.
Gotta get some of your classic Patrick one-liners in there.
I think I have to revoke Pat's speaking lines. I think we have to cut this guy.
Oh.
Can we talk about the trash cans next? Because I've been staring
They're
at this
so
bottom
good.
one, and I'm just imagining Neneko seeing that and like just like eat garbage. Let's just put eat garbage. Like,
let me move all of them
graffiti
together
everywhere.
so we can see all of them back when we're done.
I would love if Neneko did like a little graffiti that just said like om nom nom or something on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
That's one of my favorite things with the design that we're, or like the background design that we're doing, is I love the idea that as time goes on, that like just more and more art gets added to it, because Neneko's just like, the world is my canvas. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, you're stuck in a dome? What options do
I'm
they
drawing
have?
on everything.
Yeah.
These are super inspired by theme park trash cans.
Oh, for
especially
sure.
especially
So
the
good.
ones like at Disney. Another thing from the master list was mentioning of like a recycling, a trash can, and then one that would be for like burning stuff. So this one is actually supposed to be like the burnables trash can, the top one, and then the middle one is like for regular trash, and then the bottom one would be the recycling can for like plastics and stuff like that. I'm a really big fan of the unscrewable head.
It's so good.
It's my favorite. And then this one just being like a little helmet that goes on the can. I thought that was also really fun. And then how this one would probably also maybe like float around because it is like electronically powered to burn stuff that can't be, you know, disposed of in any other way.
I really like the eat garbage one.
Yeah, it's really good. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. I eat garbage. Yum 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 yum.
June, I love eating garbage.
And what of it?
I'm not too attached to the recycling can yet. I think I wanted to do a couple more iterations on this one, especially because I was like, I don't know if I should go like wider with it or if it should be like, I don't know if we should have a recycling can if we're gonna have, you know, a burnable and a trash can. But yeah, I'm really happy with the first two. I think those two are definitely my favorites of the bunch.
I feel
The way
like...
I could see this as a cup too.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, that would be a really good cup actually. Because I was
Merchandise,
just thinking,
more
like,
merchandise.
I can't really tell the difference visually between the burnable one and the regular trash can one. And I feel like the recycling bins, maybe it was something we can do because like we want tigers out the wazoo, but also like not everything can be tiger. Like we gotta, if everything's tiger, then nothing is tiger. But like if we went with this eat garbage one for like just a general trash can. If we took this one, I love that idea. Make him a little cup that you can get in the merchandise store, or like if you get like a nice alcoholic slushie and you pay a premium, you can get the cool tiger souvenirs.
Yes, tiger
Oh
cup.
my god.
But then if the recycling ones, like maybe we take the tiger off the top and we make it those kinds of, like when you're in a fast food place and there's just like 3 garbage cans like linked together.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
I was
three
about-
next to each other. I
have a pitch.
Yeah.
I have a pitch. So I love that Izzy said that these float around, right? So I was like, oh, that's kind of dope. However, usually the garbage cans, like you said, are together, right? The regular trash, the burnables, and the recyclables. So what if the main trash can is the tiger head and followed behind it is like a smaller middle one and then one in the back that has a tail attached? So it's just floating around like so. And it's a whole tiger train for trash.
Take this and put it at the bottom. Put it at the bottom right now. I did it
I
separately.
love it so much. That's adorable.
Okay, I'm scrolling down.
Awesome.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold
that's
on.
awesome.
Because I like the idea because it gives it like if you're like hanging out at a slot machine, you have little trash buddies that come around. They're like, you had
Right.
your trash, you know?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
and maybe they spit it out and they sort it themselves because they're eating the trash.
Yeah.
And then you have your just like normal common trash can lineup on like sides of walls, you
That
know?
means for the front one, you have to toss it in the mouth, but the other two, you toss it in the top. So you really gotta be skilled with that front one.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure people have complained to Neneko's mom about it, and she's just like, skill issue, and walks away.
That or potentially, and this is gonna sound so freakish, we take a human centipede route, and once it goes through the mouth of the tiger, it like uses some kind of fancy computer wiring to like sort it, and then there's like tubes that put it in the right dispenser.
See, now I'm imagining that more graffiti Neneko would do is drawing the human centipede on this thing.
There, now it has it stretches. Oh my god.
Kaden, I love this brainstorm you just had.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love this.
Kaden brain blasted all over the screen.
Whoa, wow.
This is the inside of the skull, and his eyeballs can go backwards and look at a can coming through.
I like that.
You
Knock the
behind
head
him.
off and he looks horrifying.
When you give him a tweet, his eyes roll backwards and he looks at it and then he chuckles.
He's
it,
like,
you know?
oh my-
now scanning. sorting item according to blah blah blah.
Oh my god.
Pause the PRISM development. Let's just patent this real quick and then go back to this.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if the eyes like are LEDs, you know, and like when you throw it in, he's just like happy, yay. But if you throw in something particularly nasty, he's just like
He roars.
What is wrong with you?
There's a 1 in 1,000 chance it'll spit the trash back at you.
Neneko would be throwing shit in there all the time, hoping for it to come back. They'd be playing, like, Neneko and Reese and Zuzu all gathered around playing, like, paper trash ball. And just, like, waiting for it to be spat back out.
Minigame! Sam, I'm obsessed with this underbite. I'm obsessed with it just having the bottom teeth.
Yeah.
That I'm
What,
like,
what if they have different heads?
Oh my god.
like one's angry, one's happy, one's a little sad.
Oh, it'd be so funny. Okay, we've spent a lot of time on trash cans. We should probably look at something else.
Guys, aren't
What?
trash cans so awesome?
You don't want to
They
keep looking at
are.
trash cans?
I like the trash cans.
I'm having a great time in the garbage can with my friends.
Wait, real fast
Do you-
before we move on. Last thing. Sam, what are you drawing here?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. This is the trash can, the moving trash can, looking at a normal wall trash can and thinking that it's a bed of grapes.
You're giving him body dysmorphia!
Oh my god.
My food.
That's crazy.
Wait, actually, I'm so sorry. That's a really important thing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
No, Nanako graffitied that. That was not there canonically.
Yes,
Nanako
yes,
graffitied
yes.
that.
Yeah, someone do it in a different color.
Yeah, here, hold on. I got it. Yeah, let me. Can I erase it? Okay.
There you go.
Yay!
All right, great job, team. We're professional artists. Amazing. Where to next, lads? Do we want to look at the seats?
Do we want to talk about
fountain?
some seats, maybe?
I really love the colors that you have going on for these. I almost feel like we could remove the tiger detailing from these and like just keep the, like on the bottom ones, like remove the stripes or the teeth and the paws. It's like, because we do still need like places to rest the eye. And I like how these look in general.
Yeah.
I'm so crazy about these last two.
Yeah, these two over here. I love these two.
I love these two. These
They're
ones
so
make me
nightlife.
think like in like black light that they look awesome.
Oh, dude, so sure. So my question about the background and prop design for the casino, right? Are we leaning towards like gaudy, like
100%.
theme
Oh, yeah.
park?
Oh yes,
but
yes,
and like
straight out of Vegas, like super over the top.
okay.
Everything's like fighting for their life to get your attention.
I don't really have much to say about the chairs. You know, they're just chairs, but I think it's very important that we have like chairs that are like bar chairs and then chairs that are like in front of the machine's chairs. And I don't know if the
Oh,
top
that's
ones are the ones that
right.
I'm like,
I love the bottom ones in particular. I really like
the bottom ones I'm definitely feeling a lot more stronger about. One of the notes that was in the list, I'm gonna keep referring to the list the whole time here. One of the notes that was in the list was for sure like, you have to be careful about the type of fabrics that used in the chairs because people are gross and disgusting. And
Oh my God,
they will
yeah,
just
people will,
they will
like,
just
piss at
be
their
there and
seats.
keep gambling.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we make it the most comfortable chair ever to encourage that, or if we make it an uncomfortable chair. It kind of depends on how ethical we want the casino to be
I mean,
in
I
terms of human health. You know what I mean?
they want the seats to be comfortable because casinos do want you to sit and play for as long as possible. They need to also be easily cleanable.
If you don't think the bottom ones need the stripes, I just thought it would be a little bit empty without them. But if you don't think we need them, then I'm pretty satisfied with the bottom.
They're gonna
row, I
be
think.
little things like in a row competing for like visual importance alongside like literally everything else in that bar, that casino. I think I also agree with that note that it can lose it and it can still be successful.
Yeah.
I think the colors alone sell it very well.
I was gonna say, once we actually see everything together, like the seat next to the machine, next to a character with, you know, on top of the, tile or carpet or whatever kind of flooring we have, right? I think that'll really tell us, like, where to put our details. Because right now, everything is, like, separated where we're just like, okay, we need chairs and we need cups and we need cans.
Yeah.
But then once we actually, like, put them all together, then we can start to like add and subtract and, you know, decide what we keep and what goes. But on the whole, they look fabulous.
I really liked one of June's notes, and I kind of thought on that. I think this being a casino that has been in the dome and has a lot of people engaging with it, I think we can get away with having a little bit of wear and tear. I know we're going for gaudy, but a little bit of wear and tear might give it a little bit of environmental like storytelling of like what like casino has been getting the most, you know, traction, because not casino, sorry, the machine, because people are sitting there all the time. So like I think that's a really great place. And this is not a note on that you've missed. This is just a note for like when we start putting it all together, like having chairs that are maybe a little bit more cattywampus or a little bit saggy, or the fabric is coming
like not
apart.
perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah, it could be really fun.
The kind of fabric that I'm imagining the seats have would probably start fraying pretty, or it's like they start cracking. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I was
talking
thinking like
about?
the polyester leather thing, like
Yeah.
Where you sit on them and you want to peel them more.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, I have to resist the peel.
There are certainly there's got to be at least one that's been peeled clean. At least one. People are going stir crazy in there. Someone
It's like
picked
one
that
guy.
bitch.
It's like one guy's chair that he keeps going back to. He's like, "This is my seat. This is mine. No one else's."
They actually had to designate that as the peeling chair so the rest wouldn't get degraded.
Oh, yummy.
Delicious.
Because something I really like with PRISM is that you can play with the idea of this is a thing that has been left in time, right? Something was happening here, people were engaging with the space normally, and then like people are gone, or like it got left that way. So like, does anybody come back and clean up after the food wrappers or stuff that have been like trashed on the ground because people are messy and disgusting in casinos? Like, is there like weird little greasy spots? Like, has anybody mopped? Like, are there cupboards? Right? Like who's taking care of it? Like,
I guess
is there anyone
that's kind
cleaning
of
it?
like an additional question for June. Is the casino something that Kat's mom started after the dome, or does it predate the dome?
It predates the dome. The casino's been there a long time. Part of the thing about the casino is, as I've told you guys this before, but for audience context, it's called Lucky Stripe because Kat's mom, her veins are really visible. So it's kind of like her self-love. These are my tiger stripes. So that's why like the tiger's got all these stripes and everything. This is like her baby. But her husband like really got super capitalist profit brained about it and made Gwendolyn super depressed. So she hasn't been taking care of it for a while because she doesn't like what it's turned into. So by the time the dome shows up, it would already have a good amount of wear and tear. But going further, it can only go downhill.
It can only get worse.
It can only get worse.
How long has the dome been up, canonically, June, when we, as the audience, enter the story of PRISM?
It's around 7 years, I think.
Okay, so it's been a minute.
So do we have like expired food and drinks like in the gift shop?
Oh yeah, definitely. I like in the early days, like there's certainly some overpriced fast food place in this casino. Early days, we still had some burgers that we could go through. We still had like a lot of free alcohol going around, but we've gone through all that now, and we can't get rid of the garbage without burning it.
Right.
Good thing we have flammable sentient trash cans.
Yeah. Here's the thing too. I bet you it'd be really interesting if those things were also like starting to deteriorate. Like maybe they had some like burn damage on them too, or maybe they were like glitching a little bit as they were moving around.
That started a fire at some point because they
Popped out eyeball.
worked wrongly.
Here's a pitch. What if originally they were just regular trash cans, but as a response to the dome, as time went on, and they're like, oh fuck, all the trash is piling up, Apollo or someone modded the trash cans as a solution to try and help like clean up a little bit. Because I think some of it, obviously some of it is already going to have been there or like been worn down, but I think some things that exist in PRISM are going to be a response to the situation that they're dealing with, you know?
Of course.
Like,
Yeah. I like that.
Then pitch, like, what if the tail on the back end is actually like a like vacuum hose?
oh my god.
Interesting.
They're
So
slowly
it's like-
turning into Roombas.
Yes, dude.
Wait, that would be kind of awesome.
I
You're
like
walking
that.
around the casino and there's just a little
3-segmented tiger machine just chugging around, cleaning up after you.
Oh, see now,
and burning
'cause
things.
I'm thinking about the tile. What if there was one that did the mopping?
Yes, dude. But
His little paws, if his little paws like spun as mops.
And they have like little, yeah. You see it. You see it.
You know that
It's
you know
there.
that thing that cats do when they like they run and they don't get the traction? That's what the mop does.
My God.
They're like fumbling around the whole time.
All right, lads. Do we want to take a little stroll over to Background Town?
I
One-
think so.
one last thing I want to say is I love this design up here, but this does look like a booty cheek
Where are
Which
we
one?
looking?
up here.
Scrolling.
Oh,
You-
the marquee.
It was like his cheek up and turned it.
It's supposed to be a clover.
Yeah, I know, but the lines on the inside, I just
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, actually, can we get another iteration of tiger asses?
oh no.
You got it, boss.
Rob, I want to say it was Robin that asked me a similar question when because we were putting this together, right? Like the Millinote board, and they were like, "Is it supposed to be like cleavage, like because it's Kat's mom and it's Gotti? Is it like?"
I was definitely getting the clover, but like these lines are
That's
just
so funny.
like pushed together, just like.
Gwendolyn might be gaudy, but she's a girl's girl.
So it would
Well,
be
she
a
was.
cock and balls instead? Is that
Yeah,
what you're
Yeah.
insinuating?
Yeah, it's cocky.
Yeah.
I was thinking not sexualized at all, but
Oh.
All right, I'm
Sure.
scooping you all up. We're going
Oh
to
my
look
God,
at
let's go look at the
backgrounds, you little
background.
yay!
All right, I'm so excited.
I'm so glad that Stick made it to the final cut.
I love him.
Stick!
I love this dude. Okay, Sam, if you wanna take the stage, if you will, can you walk us through your background process and the assignment you got and where we're at?
For sure. Yeah, for sure. So the assignment I got was, hey, can we just get like a pass at what a background might look like? Like, where are we going with the visual direction here? And that was and like I got some general direction, which you can see here in my reference board. I like to gather a bunch of references and really think through it. So I put my write-up in the top left, and then I put a bunch of the images that Caden sent me as like some things to push towards, and then I started adding my own images. And the images Caden sent, I was getting a lot of like these really strong like polygonal shape language. It looks like they use the like polygonal lasso tool and they're blocking in shapes. It really reminded me of a lot of the Spider-Verse like concept and visual development art, and so I pulled in some of that because I really love how they do their colors. I love how it's more saturated where light is, and then it kind of tones down in the background. I also pulled in June's work. I really want these backgrounds to feel like a companion to June's art style, and I see a lot of color in June's art style. I see line art, and like screen tone, and I really wanted to play with that. And then the rest of this was me thinking about the location, which we can now jump into. So I got these 3D concept arts thrown to me as like, hey, like, let's just get a pass on one of these two. And so I grabbed one of them and I sketched over it, which is over here in the 2D draw over. And you can see in my process video potentially, I was slamming my fucking head against a wall over these goddamn airplane chairs. I wanted to throw my shit everywhere. It was pissing me
They
off.
are shaped like so bad.
Right,
Like,
it's
why
like
are they
it's
shaped
either
weird?
It's either a gamer chair or like some weird abhorrent like I don't know. They're all like they piss me off. Okay, and, like they piss me off so bad. And like the 3D like concept art helped me, but at the same time I was like feeling so limited because I was like, oh my god, these shapes are pissing me out and I'm following it. And so I was like, I need to get out of here. So I
need to
opened up my
leave.
sketchbook. Yeah, I need to leave.
Neneko's thoughts. I have to get out of this fucking dome. I'm
So-
going crazy.
I had to open up my sketchbook. I drew a bunch of chairs. I also drew a bunch of fucking chairs on my digital thing. And then I finally landed on a chair, which is the bottom piece. You can see a little chair turnaround in the bottom. I needed to draw a turnaround.
I'm
because-
obsessed. I love her. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
I
really
literally,
nice.
I
This
literally
looks so
could
fucking
not
good.
figure out how to draw these chairs in this space without coming up with like a turnaround because it was pissing me off. So, teehee. So I know I'm kind of jumping around, but this is all part of the process. Teehee. So one of the direction notes for this space was we wanted to feel really busy, controlled busy, of course, because ᴑᴜᴜᴜ is all about sticker bombing, has a lot of stuff. ᴑᴜᴜᴜ, for me, is giving like 14-year-old boy energy at times.
Yes.
Where like they just have like a shit ton of stuff. They probably don't really organize it. They have a bunch of games that they're interested in. They have a lot of like special interests. And they care a lot about their family, under my assumption, right?
Oh,
Oh, please, what?
I said, oh yeah.
Okay, cool. So in my first draw over, like you can see, I took a lot of what cheese draw overs were on the original concept art for 3D, like some games, some books, some stickers. I was thinking about like ᴑᴜᴜᴜ doing a bunch of graffiti all over the walls of the airplane. I was thinking about like the glow in the dark. I'm on this one, by the way, I clicked it open. Like the glow in the dark, like star stickers you would put on a ceiling or whatever. I just feel like ᴑᴜᴜᴜ would do that. I loved the chords, and I gave some knockoff beats on the side. Give good old gamer headset, and then there's like some pinned scarves on the wall in the background. I took inspiration from my brother. My brother was really into soccer, and like every soccer team has like a scarf or whatever the fuck, and you're supposed to like pin it up. And I don't know, I just felt like that kind of gave some boy energy for me. I don't know how I feel on it. So
I like it.
There is that. Thank you. Any thoughts on this before I jump over to where I eventually actually ended up landing?
I love this one. It's so eclectic and it's so ᴑᴜᴜ, and I love how you fleshed it out. Like, I think my favorite part about all of this is how collaborative it's been, because it's like, originally we gave Chi and Lemon the assignment of like, hey, do a simple 3D model. Here's how you use Blender. And then Chi and Lemon did, and they did their boards and they did little draw overs over it. And then we get to pass it to Sam and be like, okay, here's like the general idea of what it's gonna look like, and here's the shot. Here's some like inspo images of like kind of like a vibe check, if you will, of what we're feeling. What do you think? And then Sam takes it and plays with it, and it's just, I don't know, it's really cool to see it pass through so many hands and start to like come to life.
No, I love this. I love all the clutter. I love all the stuff that like, even in like the line pass, you can see like just how much ᴑᴜᴜ is jamming into these like luggage shelves. I think that's really awesome, because it shows like how chaotic they are.
I really want it to feel like ᴑᴜᴜ's lived here for a while, and they really made it their space. Like, they know where stuff is, but if you go in here, you don't really know where stuff is because it's not actually organized, but it's like chaos organized,
Yeah.
If someone came in there and actually cleaned it up for them, they'd be upset. Like,
Oh,
I
for
knew
sure.
where everything was! Put it back!
What the fuck? So I got to this draw over and I started trying to like make it into lineless, and I, as I said before, was throwing my head against a wall. The perspective was correct, right? Theoretically, because I had a 3D draw over, but it didn't feel like the spacing was right for an international airplane, because we kind of landed on it being an international airplane where you have the 3 rows of seats on the sides and then the 4-seater row in the middle. And I just, with this one, it didn't feel like the space in the middle was open enough, I guess. And I was also still struggling with the chairs. And I just really needed to see everything in the scene before I committed to colors in full shape language. Because I just felt like, for me personally, when I design props and backgrounds in one space, I feel like I need to see everything in perspective, like next to each other, because I feel like I end up making something that speaks to each other better without having to go a ton of back and forth. So I decided, we're gonna jump over to the third image. I decided to break it out into like a full viz dev piece. I just really wanted to see everything that would be in the main space. I took inspiration from June's over the head shots, where we had like this really big middle portion of the airplane where a lot of the seats were taken out. I just kind of scattered it a little bit. Let's see if I can draw. So like, I see international airplanes, there's like the 4-seater row, and then there's the wall partition, and then there's more chairs right here. I really wanted to have one set of chairs here, and then maybe like you have the 3 set of chairs, and then like slowly they started taking out chairs and it kind of like scatters to kind of give it more like a circular space, if that makes any sense, rather than just like a full line. And then I really wanted to play with the clutter. I think with this one, I could exaggerate a lot more of the shapes. I feel like it's starting to get a lot of like one note with the shapes, where it's like, this is the same size, this is the same size, this is now the same size. We have a lot of small pieces over here. feel like this could be maybe a bit more exaggerated with some more small pieces around it, stuff like that.
I
but
really
yeah.
love how this is turning out. I love
Thank you.
all the board games that they've got. I love the Catan parody, but to
Oh, we went
cat.
down here. Yeah, we go back down to it with you guys.
I love this. I love the macaroni art you've got over
Thank
here.
you.
the
Yeah,
kids
we're
are
jumping-
good.
I like their
we're
jumping
jumping
cables.
I was just thinking
Netica,
of
why
a
do you
bunch
have
of
those?
random shit that Nidico would just have. So I took a lot of inspiration from June and MySpace in terms of like artistic stuff. So like over here in the corner, like this is like a shelf unit that they made themselves. We got the washi tape on the bars. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
like these old acrylic shelves from like a casino gift shop that maybe they took in and they screwed together to make it however they wanted. We got a bunch of trash everywhere. I always have like these huge ass like sketchbooks that don't fit in my shelves on the ground right up against my my table, so I put that there.
I
We have
just
an
noticed
easel.
the hot dad club mug.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I thought that would be really funny for Nidico.
Nenica sees that, doesn't even think of Apollo at all. They're like, this is for me.
This is for me.
This is for me.
We have a Monster Energy drink. There's like this little one of the things that I had in art school. My roommates and I, we got a chicken like sculpture, and it has been our best friend every time we've moved to a new place. So I wanted to bring an ode to my art school days, and so this is like a little like chicken turkey like holder, and it's supposed to hold a bunch of different things. I'm not done over here, but I really
oh my
wanted
god,
to put.
wait. I just realized,
Yeah.
is this part supposed to be Neneko and Apollo and then the girls?
Yeah, I thought it'd be really cute if like the
Oh.
girls like give Nidico art that they're making and Nidico puts it up in their space because they love, you know, their
Oh.
siblings, and I just felt like that would add a lot of stuff to it.
Yeah, I love that.
I really love the cheese friend tiger cameo over here too.
Yes, I was like, it needs more graffiti, and I drew that, and I was like, I need to put it in here. So yes.
I'm so crazy about these colors. I remember you sent
Yeah,
me like
this
the
is
color
awesome.
tests, and I was like, oh, this one.
Yeah, if we want to go up to the color test that I have, what is it up here?
Right here.
So this is a daylight scene. This is in context to something else.
I love
but
this one. Oh,
You do?
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I think that's so funny.
Something I was really struggling with was it's daytime in here, but it's airplane windows and we have inner lighting, and I really want Nidico's space to feel different color story-wise than going outside, because we're going to be outside in full daytime, and I want it to feel very different so that you know that you're leaving the space and going into a new space. So I was like kind of fighting against these like warm tones to make sure it feels really cozy, like this is a nice space, like we love this space, and then also feeling more like Nidico and also like June's background style of being very saturated, kind of pastel, right? So I think where I ended up going was I decided I was just going to go ahead and make like the diffuse like color version, which is the bottom one right now, and then I was going to do like color editing on top to kind of change the time of day. To see if I can make it feel different than going outside.
I think that's really smart. And also, I love being able to reuse assets and be like, well, I've got this all in one layer, so I can just like tint the color however I need and adjust it so that it fits, again, the time of day or the mood that you're going for.
I think one thing that could be really interesting going down to like your first like color pass is when you're experimenting with like the nighttime stuff. Maybe Neneko like uses highlighter on some of the airplane lights to like have them change color, maybe,
I like that.
because it kind of adds to their chaotic energy. And then maybe some test graffiti on like the cardboard here and stuff like that, just like a little bit more like chaotic. But I think the like different lights having like different like highlighters like scribbled on them to change the lighting could be cool.
I
Yeah,
imagine
for
that they
sure.
could have even like used multiple different materials to see what would be best for manually tinting the lighting. So like there's some that have acrylic on them and they're just broken now. And Nanica's like, oh man,
Just don't
like,
worry.
oh, these don't work anymore.
I used it.
Busted.
Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys are liking it. Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah.
more that I want to put in here. Like, if you go up to the next, like the one before it, which is my sketch, like, I want way more plushies. I need way more pictures. I came up with this weird fucking, like, traffic cone light that I feel like Niniko would make as a weird sculpture thing. So it's like light bulbs put into a traffic cone. I thought that would be silly.
The Among Us Labubu.
And I have some plushies from everybody's different like little thingies over here. And then we have like I wanted like a little bedroom area over here. So like these are like, it's like a bead curtain with like an air mattress and like I don't know, just like it's been fun thinking through this space. Ooh, and then we have a mini fridge right here, by the way. That they just kind of like plugged into a
just there in the like cord
I love how
extender.
haphazard it is.
It just felt very Niniko to just do shit like that. And of course I put the Stanley in here. I just felt like June has a Stanley that they stole from Chi that has been an inspiration in my heart. And I needed to put, the Texas one. I just needed to put something here.
I'm literally drinking from it right now.
Holy fuck. Don't touch it.
I will get a video for proof.
I think one other thing, because we were talking about the aging of the casino, I think it would also be very interesting if not all of these chairs were like perfect. Like maybe some of them had like scratch marks, like Neneko like maybe getting a little
Spilled
upset that
paint.
a mission didn't go well. Maybe there's like they're doing a really crazy art experiment and there's like splatters on some of them. Maybe one of the cushions is like more worn than the other. So I think just adding just like a little bit of wear and tear will like the scene is already like she's like they've made it so much their own already. And then I think that like extra bit will be like, you know, it's been lived in. They've experienced emotions in here and like they've created and stuff. So I think just like making them a little bit like worn, like how we're thinking about for the casino.
Also, anything that Neneko broke while trying to like take the stuff out of the plane. Because you said, June, there was like a pile of chairs just sitting outside of it.
Yeah, outside of the plane, they just threw all the chairs onto the
got
tarmac.
scraped up while they were dragging the chairs out and tossing them and everything.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought over here in the pre-sketch is like these big splashes on the ground. I was thinking like maybe because something that June had commented in one of their notes was like they like prep fight in this space. Like I'm over here like thinking it's a little bit tight in here to be full prep fighting, so I feel like they would obviously like gash into the floor and like kind of fuck stuff up a little bit.
I like the footprints.
The footprints are cute. Oh, this is so good, Sam. You're so good at backgrounds.
You're so good.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this.
I really liked the casino gift shop stuff, so I wanted to see if I like the idea of Niniko jumping around to different crafts and then like leaving half-finished projects. That's something that my dad did a lot.
It's exactly correct. I'm so glad that you blocked out on them.
Yeah, it's just so I was just like, what if Niniko's in the middle of like making their own sign out of other pieces? So we have like the little like letters on the ground, like from the original sign, and then like a little like what's it called? The utility bag that has like tools and shit in it, like right here, and, like some wires all over the place. Like I just need to keep fucking the place up some more.
They're like, I'll get to it eventually.
It's like, I'll get
eventually
back to
doesn't
it.
happen.
It's almost there. It's
They
whatever.
Pikachu video it.
Would Neneko be the type to like try and like sell their art on the streets? Because I think like with that sign, it could be so cute if they had like a little stand like in the city that was like Neneko's knickknacks.
How cute.
I think they would like joke about selling their art and stuff, but I think Neneko truly just creates for themselves. You know, I think they don't believe in money.
Money's
Super
not real in the
anti-capitalist.
dome.
I'm also like in the dome. I wonder if money is just worthless now because what you really want is like food and clothes and medicine and entertainment. You know, like if they don't get Wi-Fi or something, then having a CD player with a CD is gonna be really like valuable. You know.
All the people rubbing their hands together. I
Yeah.
pirated all this music for years and now it's finally paying off.
They want new music, they gotta make it themselves or Hatsune Miku it.
That's right.
So true.
June, have you ever gone over the Vacation Paradise backgrounds you did in a video, like publicly?
I have not. This is gonna be everyone's first time seeing this if they're not a patron.
Thought so. I know that we've like teased these and they've popped up, but I don't think you've talked about them in depth. Can you walk us through these, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So I mentioned like the hologram inspiration from Cyberpunk earlier. I like the idea that there's some hologram palm trees around. the city that the dome encapsulates is called Vacation Paradise. So I wanted it to have like a big like gaudy welcome sign when you get there. I really want the dome to be like crazy reflective. I want it to be ridiculously reflective. So like the hologram just repeats endlessly. Like there's a bunch of mirrors around that like in this shot over here, that like you can see reflections of characters that don't even really make sense, but are just like aura farming. It's just cool. A cool way to like get another view of the character without actually having to change the shot. And it's in the welcome screen too, but like during the daytime when the sun is on, that it would actually look like pretty colorful. So this background behind Apollo on the main page is still like supposed to be the dome. It's not sky, it's dome. I'll go back into backgrounds though.
I like the like wavy outside lights.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be so disconcerting that it's like so reflective. Because if you've ever been, you know, in a fun house with all the mirrors and it's just like over and over and over and over again. Imagine seeing that every day of your life. Like, it'd be so busy on the eye. People would go crazy.
It's a lot easier during the day because like, yeah, the sun is on and all the other lights are on. So there's just so much going on that like the dome kind of, it cancels each other out, you know? Like there's already so much stuff. But like when it gets to nighttime and like when curfew hits and it's time for our magical girls to go on their night shift and fight the absence, it's real freaky looking. It's super freaky looking.
Okay, but imagine being out for a walk and you see something in the reflection that you know is not supposed to be there, and it's like an absence.
And because it's so crazy reflective, you can't even tell how
where
close it is to you.
Yeah, you don't know where it is.
Yes.
And you start running home because you're like, oh god. But then you can start to hear it, like, ruining my life.
Oh, I love that.
That's scary.
Works perfectly with the absence in general, you know, because they're supposed to be really, really freaky.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, well, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that takes us through most of the props and the newest backgrounds and all the stuff that we can show. Is there anything else we want to do while we're here, or is that it, y'all? Because I think we've hit an hour.
I think we're good. We got a lot of real good brainstorming in here.
Yeah, we did. All right, K people. I think that's gonna do us then. Thank you all for having a feedback session with us. The first PRISM Devlog, the first official PRISM Devlog, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you so much to my team for letting me film our meeting and make a video out of it. I'll be tossing their socials up on screen now. Be sure to check them out. Before you all go, I do have a couple announcements. The PRISM Volume 2 Development Sketchbook is now available. It went live with this video. Check it out now at actuallyray.com. You'll find that it's actually double the length of the first volume. PRISM Volume 2 is full of high-quality scans of various sketchbooks of mine where I'm working on the pre-production viz dev concept art. Some of these drawings have been seen in sketchbook tours on the channel. Some of them are from sketchbooks that won't ever be toured. Ooh, mysterious, ooh. Caden and Jamie figured out how to handle these 2-page spreads so they look incredibly clean and nice. My team are wizards. They did a fantastic job. If you're interested in supporting the game and being created, please consider buying a copy. It would mean a lot. And one more announcement. If you're in the California area, we are going to be at this year's Lightbox Expo at the Pasadena Convention Center. We'll also be hosting a panel called Drag and Draw on Saturday 25th at 2 p.m. Stop by and draw with us. I'll be giving out PRISM-themed stickers and goodie bags full of markers. If you don't live in California, we'll be posting the stories on Instagram and TikTok so you can see what we're getting up to. And we will probably end up making like a full-length video about the drag queen figure drawing process so that you guys can draw some too. She's gonna be dressed up like Berserker Tia. It's gonna be awesome. Thank you all so much for watching, and an extra special thank you to our patrons. $2 a month gets you access to everything we post. $5 will get you a ticket to our normally twice monthly live streams. This month in October, we won't be streaming because we are extremely busy, but we will be doing extra streams in November and December to make up for it. And $10 a month gets your name at the end of our videos, just like this. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I'll see you at Lightbox. Bye!